road and race my heart. I didn't know that this would start, 'cause I am not your downfall. I just might have played a part. So I'm gonna hurricane. Nothing ever will be the same. I took a remedy and felt no pain. It came crashing like a tidal wave. Hate the way you talk to me, but hope you never stop. I look at how you treated me, but you are all I've got. And you were so eager to please, and now I know you're not. And I'm already on my knees, 'cause I fell in love. I don't negotiate, I beg the choice you made. When all you gave was sweetness, sweetness. I couldn't mediate, don't underestimate that I brought the spice between us.
You just heard the music stylings of Ellie Price. If you're not familiar with her, Def Rebel sure is, because they've been using her vocals on their tracks. Oh, hey guys, it's Will with Exposing the IWC. And today we'll be talking about Def Rebel, Mercedes Moné, the 5-star GP in Japan for Stardom, and whatever else is going on. I know there is a big show coming up this weekend called SummerSlam. I was going to wait to talk about that until Raw takes place. Therefore, we can get a full picture of the card, because I think that's probably it. I doubt they're going to add anything, but just in case they do add something to that show, I'm going to wait until Raw is over before I talk about the card. Okay. So, I mean, hopefully they add something else. Maybe you get a Secret Harvest match with Stephanie and Nikki Bella. And I don't know. I have no idea. But hopefully something happens tonight. The ad. What's up, Keenan? How you doing? We'll see. But yeah, this is yesterday was pretty funny. I was minding my business and I saw on Reddit that this was trending. Here's again.
I don't negotiate, I beg the choice you made. When all you gave was sweetness, sweetness. I couldn't mediate, don't underestimate that I brought the spice between us.
Beautiful voice. So this woman by the name of Ellie Price, she took to Instagram to talk about how, hey, by the way, they've alerted me, my fans, my friends have told me that the WWE are using my vocals for their track, for the Fatal Influence track. I don't know the name of the song. I just know that that's the song they use for Fatal Influence. Now, they've taken her voice from online. You can purchase it online for, I don't know how much it costs. You can buy the tracks online. You take the voice, you bring it into your system, you alter the vocals, you alter the music, change the lyrics, run it through some type of feeder, whether it's AI or some type of software, and it will change the lyrics, it'll change the voice, and you can fit it to the song you're using. Like it's very simple. It happens all the time. It's not illegal. It's not an illegal thing. It's perfectly above board. A lot of people do it. That's what it's there for. But it's still kind of funny last night what happened, because Def Rebel got dragged through the mud again for this usage. Is it lazy? Sure. I guess. I mean, I don't know what's lazier, altering vocals that you bought online or bringing in like another vocalist to just repeat the vocal melody. I actually think the latter is more embarrassing. So them taking in the vocals, altering it to fit a song, that's less lazy than the other option, honestly, which people are trying to use for like an excuse. Oh no, they didn't take the music and edit it. They brought a new artist in to re-record. That's even worse. That's even lazier. So you're having somebody copy the vocal melody of something you purchased online. Why can't you just make up you have no self-respect as an artist to make up your own vocal melody to go to the song? Anyway, I just thought it was funny. Does this mean they should lose their job? If they should lose their job, it's not because of this. It's because of the mediocre music they put out for the artist. I mean, for the talent. That's why they should lose their job. I don't think this is a big deal. It's just funny. I just thought it was funny. But people trying to use it to have them lose their job. Good luck with that. I doubt it matters. You can tweet at Triple H all you want. You can tweet at TKO. It's not illegal. It's perfectly fine what they're doing. Just, you can argue if it's lazy or not, or if it's lame. That I'd accept. Lame, lazy, sure, but Def Rebel with their with the look here. I mean, these three like completely different. If I told you this is all one group, there's no way in hell you would believe me. I mean, this one guy looks like he's freaking CEO of some tech firm. Other guy looks like he's from Limp Bizkit or some type of like '90s rock band. Other guy looks like a generic YouTuber. And this is Def Rebel. It's kind of funny, but no, they're not going anywhere. Okay. But I did think it was funny that they did get caught, I guess. I mean, it's perfectly legal what they're doing, taking vocals online and buying it from some whatever website and using it. I mean, it's perfectly legal. I just thought it was funny that people got like a big kick out of it last night, saying, "Oh, look, here's the evidence. It's over for them." No, it's not. It's not over Def Rebel. They ain't going nowhere. But yeah, shout out to Ellie Price and her vocals. She can sing. I like her voice.
Burn my throat and race my heart. I didn't know that this would start, 'cause I am not your downfall. I just might have played a part. So I'm gonna.
So far we've known to use her vocals for 2 tracks. Dakota Kai's music and Fatal Influence. That's all we know for now. So I wonder if you could find, I'm sure if they use her vocals off of Splice, there's probably other tracks on Splice or other artists who released stuff on Splice that they've used. And I know some people probably started tracking that down already. I'm sure they have. Good luck with that though. A lot of shit on here. A lot of music on Splice, but go ahead if you wanted that. Anyway, that's enough of Def Rebel. Def Rebel, their music is hit and miss. One song can be good, the next song can be bad. Should they lose their job? I don't know. That's up for WWE to decide. But yeah, they're very hit and miss and very repetitive and not really that interesting. It is what it is with Def Rebel. Let's move on. Okay, so what do you want to talk about next? You want to talk about Mercedes Moné or Stardom? I don't know. I don't want to dive too much into SummerSlam until Raw is done. That way we know what's going on for sure. Get the complete card. Then we can bitch and complain about who's on the card and who's not on the card. I will say that the main event talk right now there's a debate about what's the main event. Would it be Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, or should it be Stardom? Okay. What's happening with Drew? Well, apparently, according to Drew himself, so Drew took to Twitter. Matter of fact, let's listen to Drew real quick. He took to Twitter and gave us the rundown on his current situation while mocking Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. So Drew McIntyre is stranded in the UK right now. Well, stranded is not the word I would use. He's stuck because he has his UK passport and not his American passports. He can't leave.
It's quite the week I've had. You want to know how it's been capped off? I can't get back in America. They wouldn't let me board my flight. Look at the scenic countryside. Does that look like an American scenic countryside? No. I'm in England still. At my buddy's wedding. What a wedding it was. Planning to go back, train for SummerSlam, but no, I got blocked. Wife and I walked up to the gate, trying to check in. Always goes perfectly fine. Not this time. Girl, you don't have your US passport. I know who you are. I know you've lived there for a long time. I know you're showing me pictures of your US passport and your global entry and it doesn't matter. I know exactly who you are, your property and the likes. But no, we can't let you in the country, buddy. We can't let you in the country. So my wife and I panic. We say, we've got a sick animal at home. We're good people. We care about our animals. We care about people. And we go ahead, babe. Don't think about me. Leave me behind. Leave me to die behind. It's okay. She has to go against her will. Goes back home, look after the cat. And here I am. So what happened? What changed this trip? Jelly Roll. You know somebody, got some connections, you got your 15 minutes of fame right now. You can get away with some stuff, you're hot, soon you will not be. So you're getting it in while you can, yeah? You realize when I took off my shirt on SmackDown, you went, oh my God, all that aura, I'm screwed. So you're gonna screw up my training for SummerSlam week. Why am I in a field? I don't know why I'm in a field, but I can tell you one thing. When this is all over and I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna drop you, Jelly Roll. I'm gonna make you pay. And eventually, you're gonna gain all that weight back and you're gonna look like one of these fuckers.
Drew McIntyre is elite on the mic. He's elite and he's funny as hell. I think everything be all right. He's stuck over there because his passport situation. They'll figure something out. I'd be surprised if they hold him there. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't go. WWE has people. They have people in the know. They'll make the calls. They have the connections. I'm sure it'll all be worked out. I'm not worried about Drew McIntyre missing SummerSlam or anything like that. He may miss Raw. Let's say he's scheduled for Raw. He may not make Raw, but he'll be at SummerSlam. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. But that's the situation. He's stuck in the UK. He can't get back because of his passport situation. He needs his American passport, apparently. I guess he needs your American passport to get into America or leave the country, whatever. But he'll be all right. Yeah, they'll fix it. I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm not really worried about Drew. But he's hilarious. It's a great promo. I know a lot of people are not enjoying the jelly roll stuff, but Drew McIntyre is going to make it work. He's great in the ring. He's great as a worker, as a performer. They'll make it work. Him and Randy will make it work. It'll be entertaining. It'll be a fun match. Is there any real stakes there? No, but it'll be a fun, exciting match, and they'll make it fun. So I'm not worried about that. It's a match to happen. I think it's happening on night 1. Yeah, so it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Hopefully WWE or TKO fix this before. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I'm not worried about Drew. Drew will be fine. Okay, let's move on to, you know what, let's talk a little bit about the 5-star GP. So I told you guys before that if you don't watch Stardom, this will be the time to do it. This will be the time to dive in because of the storylines coming out of this tournament will play a part for the rest of the year. You don't really need to know anything before this tournament. It is the biggest tournament of the year for Stardom. Again, all the storylines come from this, all the important ones at least. And it's impossible to watch this tournament, this round robin tournament, and not get invested and not like somebody. You can fall in love with one of the talents very easily. These women are very talented, very good, and that's what got me into it. I knew about some Stardom talent. I knew who some of these women were, but I didn't become a true fan until last year when I watched it. I watched every single match. I wouldn't advise you do that. It was too much. I think yesterday was like, 3 hours and a half worth of matches. Some of them very short. But I want to say how many matches was it yesterday? It wasn't like 10 to 15. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 matches. Now, some of them are short. 20 seconds, 4 minutes. But there were 16 matches. And it was great. I loved it. It was fun. Now, let's take a look at the group here. Again, all the major storylines, at least for singles, come out of this tournament. Here's your blocks. There's 4 blocks, round robin tournament. The best 2 from each block advance to the knockout tournament. When I say best 2, I mean the best scores. So you get 2 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss, I believe. So 2 for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a right. So everybody plays it standard round robin stuff. Everybody faces everybody in the block. Originally, I believe I had Hannon and Saya coming out of Red Group A. I had Red Group B. I think I had Azumi and Starlight Kid. For Blue Star A, I had Amisori and who? I think I had Bozilla. And Amisori. And in Blue Stars B, I had 3 and I think the Suzu? I don't remember. Anyway, with a round robin tournament like this, I think it's important to have surprises because everybody can face everybody. You have to accumulate points, so it's okay to have a loss here and there for a big star. So I like that it had some surprises, and boy, there were some surprises yesterday. 4 champions lost. 4 singles champions lost, which is kind of crazy. I did not see that coming, but again, round robin tournament, you can make up ground later on. You can come back from it, so it's okay to have some surprises. I don't want to watch a 5-star GP where all the matches are pretty straightforward and predictable. So I like that they had some surprises in there. The biggest surprise, the one that had the people talking, how about here in a second? But I have some notes here. Let me look at my notes here from this show. Tweeted it out yesterday. I'm gonna use my own shit because why not? I wrote it. Let's see. Here we go. Let me make this bigger. What did I care about yesterday? Oh yeah. So we had a surprise when we had Azusa. Some people say, I've heard a commentator say it was Azusa. I heard a commentator say it was Azusa. One of those two. Okay, I'm gonna say Azusa for now. I've heard it twice, different ways in Japan. Azusa Inaba, she beat Hanan. Now I had Hanan winning the entire tournament, and I still think she is. I'm not flinching. Okay, but I love to see this. I'm a big fan of this woman, of this girl, this kid, 17 years old, very, very talented, athletic, star power. I think she's gonna be at the top of the industry in Japan within the next 5 years. I'm that high on her. I think she's awesome. And I was happy to see her win. Now they matched like what, 5 minutes long. They protected Hanan by having hate her faction here, Azusa's faction. They cheated in the match, so they protected Hanan. I think that's important. I think that speaks to where they have Hanan going. If you're somebody who picked Hanan to win this thing, I would not be deterred or alarmed by her losing. But it was a fun match. Fun short match. Hanan loses. It's a surprise. You know, you love it. I love that. So Hanan won. Hanan lost, which I'm happy to see. Cool with that. I also loved Sori Ano's performance. This woman, I was always a fan of her. I always liked her. But every time this woman is in the ring, I become more and more of a fan. Sori Ano is just, she is elegant. She's fun. Her bridges are beautiful to watch. Her offense is very, very good. She just doesn't put a foot wrong. She's fun. Everything about her is cool. She's cool. She's a cool wrestler. She's a cool performer, and everything looks great. This is very pleasing to the eye what she does. I'm becoming more and more a fan of her every time I see her. Right now, if I were to say my favorite performers in Stardom right now is Saya Kamatani, Sori Ano, and then Starlight Kid. Those are probably my top three. I cannot miss a match for those three. I can't miss it. They're that good right now. She's cooking. She had a good match with Saya Ida, and she won. I thought it was very, very good. One of the better matches. I think the best matches of the show yesterday was Sori Ano and Saya Ida. Probably Starlight Kid and Tomoka for sure, and then probably Suri and Konami. Anyway, next we'll talk about Starlight Kid. She had a match with Tomoka Inaba. This was a great match, and again, the champion lost. Starlight Kid is a white belt. She's protected, and she lost. Surprise. Good to see. I have no problem with that. I'm sure Starlight Kid will make up ground later. You get 2 points for a win. 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss, so he has plenty of matches to get back into it. But I'm happy to see some surprises on day one. I'm watching the show. I know, oh, she's gonna win for sure. Oh, she's gonna win for sure. That's kind of boring. So give me some surprises. Give me some shock wins. Give me some roll ups. You know, this was a banger. I think Starlight Kid right now, he's very, 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 very looking close to being my wrestler of the year right now. If I was forced to pick somebody, I say from an in-ring standpoint, I say Starlight Kid, because every time I watch her, it's a banger. Oh yeah, Lady C, Saya was good too. A good opener. I thought Lady C was physical. Her big boots were landing. They worked well. I thought Saya Kamatani's finish was good with that little Hurricanrana spot on the corner. Very, very good. That was another good match. Very good opener. But I think, yeah, I wouldn't mind anyone saying that's top 3 match from yesterday. That was a very good match. But I'm loving what Saya and I love what Starlight Kid and Tomoka did. Very good match. Surprise win. And of course, okay, let's talk about the big one right now. Let's talk about the big one right now. 3. Your IWGP champion. The woman who's probably the biggest star in the tournament beyond Saya Kamatani. I think Saya's number 1 above everybody right now in terms of star power and importance and relevance. But Suri's number 2. She is your freelancer coming in here. He talks a lot of shit about Stardom in character, of course. Talked a lot of shit about Stardom in the wrestling form and how they go about wrestling and how it's not real wrestling, yada, yada, yada. So this was actually, funny enough, the top storyline in a tournament where there's not much storylines going that's really relevant or important. Saya Kamatani this little rivalry she kind of has with Suri, kind of like this whole, it's more like a hate versus Suri, the faction, where Saya is Konami, is Momo Watanabe, that entire faction going up against Suri now, which is funny because they're supposed to be a heel faction. So you have a heel freelancer in Suri coming in saying, hey, Stardom, you guys suck. You guys aren't doing it right. I do it the right way. And they're kind of like going up against her in this match where the crowd is rooting for Konami and booing Suri. Kind of an interesting dynamic. But this is the top storyline in the show, for sure. Heading into it, and now for sure, with Suri losing. Not only did she lose, she was choked out. She sold it well, by the way. She got up looking for, she got up confused, looking for the ref, going to Konami. It was good selling from her. But I thought it was pretty wild. Did I love it? Not really. I didn't love seeing Suri lose the first match. I'm willing to let it slide for now because we can see where it goes. I'm sure they have something planned, but then again, I did hate what they did last year. If I despised the booking of the 5-star DP last year in the storylines there. But I'm willing to let it play out and see where it goes. But I was very much shocked to see, because at first I thought the whole thing was going to be between her and Momo, kind of building towards Suri and Momo in that match. But pulled the trigger here and have Konami beat her. I was shocked. She choked her out, had her unconscious, and stepping on her body. This is your IWGP champion. I hope they know what they're doing. After the match, Konami said that she avenged Shuri because Shuri lost the IWGP Championship to Shuri, which is interesting because Shuri is a face, and I don't think they're in storyline. Hate doesn't like Shuri, so it was kind of weird to see her say, "Oh, I avenged Shuri." Like, what are you talking about? Shuri didn't leave the company; she's still there. She just took a break. What? She avenged her apparently. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Storyline's not really clicking for me, but this is Stardom, so storylines rarely click for me anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. But fun match, physical match. Suri gets choked out. So what I see right now is that hate is their big deal in the tournament, was kind of what happened last year. Kind of the same thing happening here. You have hate. They're winning all the matches, really. I know I think Ruka had a draw with Bozilla, but hate is really a force in the tournament again, like last year. Yeah, interesting. Taking a shot at Shuri on Twitter though. Oh, she got a heat back, I guess. Yeah, I did see that. She did kind of go after Shuri. Oh yeah, Shuri lost the belt, yada yada, but she was the babyface. Konami was the babyface in that match against Suri. She didn't mind it one bit. The crowd was supporting her and all that stuff. The crowd was booing Suri. That's right now. Usually I don't let the crowd behavior affect me. I like, who cares? Like, it is what it is. The crowd's cheering for who they want to cheer for. That's cool. But for some reason, when the crowd was cheering for Konami and booing Suri, I got invested, and I felt a type of way. So I'm now going forward rooting for Suri to win every match, to win the tournament, and to dethrone Sai Kamatani. This is not happening, by the way, but I'm rooting for her to win the entire thing and beat Sai Kamatani for the belt and become a double champion with the red belt and the IWGP championship. That's not happening. I still have hand in winning. But yeah, I was getting behind Suri. Like, don't boo her. Don't boo Suri. But yeah, that's interesting how that works. But I was invested, so it works in that regard. I was invested in the match. I was invested with the crowd reaction. We'll see where it goes. But I thought it was a very strong opening to the show so far, for now. Also, let's see what else happened. Again, I talked about that Ruka, Bozilla. Very fun draw. Lady C, Sai Kamatani had a good opener. Very strong. Rian, that's her name? That's how you pronounce it. She had a very, very good showing. Showed a lot of fighting spirit against Rina. So I was happy to see her do that. The Momo Kogo had a very good showing in a short match where she lost. I thought she looked good for that very short spell. And Brie Priestley, her return to Stardom, I thought was solid. I thought Brie did a great job. It was solid. It was fun. It was okay. she'll fit well back in Stardom. She's like never left. I think she'll do well in the tournament. She won her match, so we'll see how far Brie goes. And aka I'm already blanking on her name from WWE. Oh, Blair Davenport. Yeah, right. AKA Blair Davenport. When's the next show? When's the next 5-star DP show happening? I feel like it was more rapid fire last year, like almost back to back days. Did they change that? I don't think there's a show tonight, or yesterday. So when's the next show for the Stardom? I don't know. Oh, 19th? So tomorrow. Okay, that's not bad. I feel like last year there was like back to back days. Like I'm like, this is too much wrestling. But then again, I think did everybody wrestle yesterday? Was the opener everybody? Did every match take place? I think so. So every match took like 16 matches. No, right? Not crazy? Yeah, it was everybody. Yeah, everybody. It was everybody. Yeah, 16. It was everybody. Yeah. Are they doing that again on the 9th, on 29th? Would it be everybody again? That'd be interesting to see that. But yeah, I love what they saw yesterday. It was great. A lot of matches. Had to skip through the entrances, but I got to them all. I watched them all. That was good. No different days? Okay, good. Okay. Now it'll be different days. So the first show was all of them, but now it'll be different days. Okay. That makes sense. So that was my wrap up for Stardom show. I'm excited to see where it goes. Again, the top storyline is really Sari. What's going on there? Sari and her involvement with hate and that rivalry. Beyond that, I'm not seeing any other storyline. You can enlighten me if there is one. I don't see it. I just think it's Sari right now and how she's going about navigating Stardom talent in the tournament and that storyline. But beyond that, I don't see anything else really. Not that I remember. I know Azumi lost to Nezuko Tora. So again, Hate had a good, strong showing on the first day. 4 champions lost. Azumi lost. Starlight Kid lost. Suri lost. And I think one other person did. Was it Miyu Amasaki lost? No, she's not champion. The future champion, Hina lost. Future Stardom champion lost. So 4 losses, 4 champions, which is fun. Unpredictable. Stuff happens. But I expect all of them to probably win the next match. My problem with what happened last year, I've been over this before, but they had Tam Nakano lost every match to the 5-star DP, and then Michael won every one of them, and then Tam Nakano, she beat Nezuko Tora for the belt after losing every match, and then she faced the winner of the 5-star DP, who won every match, Micah. And then she beat her. I just thought it was a weird, over the top, overthinking it kind of booking that was nonsensical and did too much. It's too cute. The time be too cute with the booking. I thought it was weird. The best match last year was this quarterfinal match between Starlight Kid and Saya Kamatani. Thought it was amazing. One of my favorite matches of the entire year. But yeah, I thought the whole entire thing was just weird booking all around. I just did not like it at all. At that time, I wasn't a big fan of Hannon. So she getting to the finals or semifinals, I didn't enjoy that much. But Waka and Yuna want to fight May. They challenged her on the 24th. Is that like oh yeah, I remember that. I saw that. I even tweeted about that. They came out there and they challenged her. Neither of them are winning. They're both losing, I think. I remember that though. I'm pretty sure I tweeted about that. Let's see. They're both losing. I have zero confidence in either of them dethroning May Sarah. I just don't see it. But here it is. Found it. Yeah, this is it right here. I'm sorry, but Yuna Mizumori, it's not happening. Waka, not happening. They're both losing. I mean, they should. No offense. I don't love the idea of a title change here. I'm not a big fan of either of these women, really. I like May Sarah, but other two, not really. So let's just say she retains. I can't think about anybody who's going to dethrone her. I can't think of the person. I'm sure there is one, but right now I'm not seeing anyone that's going to dethrone her. They'll probably come up with somebody eventually. Yeah, it'll be something come out of nowhere, but I'm not seeing it right now. Not right now, at least. The Princess Cup happened. It had 3 matches. Neither of them were anything to write home about. Miyu wrestled. Who else wrestled? Miyu wrestled. Mizuki wrestled as well. And one other match was yesterday. Suzume, she wrestled as well. She wrestled Wakana. None of the matches were that great. It was fine. I thought Miyu's match was a fun match. It was a comedy match. It was, she had I think I tweeted it. She was freaking like spinning her around with a damn traffic cone on her head. It was a fun little comedy match for me. And they were like having a ball. With that kind of match, I turned it on expecting a kind of banger, but it was kind of a fun, silly match. This is cool. It was fun, but it's what it is. Chi-Chi versus me. Is Chi-Chi really a high speed type of wrestler? Like, can she go in that respect? I'm not saying she can't. I've seen her wrestle plenty of times. She's solid, but is she really like a high speed type of champion who can or high speed wrestler who can go with that kind of speed? You got other problems at hand right now because you're supposed to be helping Sari. Right now, Sari's getting jumped and beat up, so she's backing up Sari right now in Stardom. She's in her corner, but I'm not sold on Chi-Chi yet. I've seen her wrestle. She's okay, but I'm not sold on her as a performer yet. But we'll see. That could change very quickly. We'll see, though. I'm not saying she sucks anything. I'm not saying she sucks. I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not sold on her yet. She has some star power. I like her look. But as a talent, I think she's okay right now. But we'll see. Speaking of talent, let's talk about this one. Okay. Mercedes Mone keeps winning belts. Right now she has 8. I don't even know off the top of my head what belt she won yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong. She won 2 more belts, but I think it's just 1 title she won. But it comes with 2 because like unified. I don't know. She won the PTW women's title. Okay, so I believe that promotion is in Poland? Yes, it's in Poland, I believe. So she is the PTW women's champion. She's a Rev Pro undisputed champion. That comes with 2 belts as well. She's the TBS champion. She is the CMLL champion. She is the EWA champion. I don't know what promotion it is off the top of my head either. Yeah, no clue. I don't know. For Mercedes, it's great. For her, it's fine. Like, there's no problem with her winning a bunch of belts. I'm having a hard time seeing the upside for the promotions beyond her coming in. Like, for the ticket that she shows up for, that's gonna be a selling ticket. People want to come see Mercedes Moné, so that makes sense for when she comes back. But when she's out with the belt, there's so many belts now. People are like, the average fan is losing track of what belt she has. They're not keeping track of that. They're not keeping track of Rev Pro versus PTW versus EWA. They're not taking stock of that at all. You see a woman with a bunch of belts, cool. But again, I do know it's good for the promotion when she comes there. Hey, I'll be there in a month. Sell tickets, promote. That's good for her. That's good for the promotion. But beyond that, I don't see any benefit of her winning all these belts. She should keep going. Just to take the piss at this point. She should go to 10. She should go to 15. Why not? If you have promotions that want to give you their belt, because they think they'll give them some value, she shouldn't shut it down. I mean, at some point, she probably want to be able to walk around without a bunch of weight. So maybe she should turn down some requests. But beyond that, she should keep going. Why not? I don't have a problem with this at this point. It is what it is. As long as the promotions know what they're getting into, they think there's some value in it, they should do it. It's fine. I don't really care. Not a problem for me. So Mercedes, win all the belts you want. Okay, keep it up. Not bother me none. I'm not bothered by it, so you should keep it up for all I know. Not a problem. Unless it is, let me know. You think it's a problem. I don't see it as a problem. She can win all the belts she wants to win. It is what it is. As long as the promotions know what they're getting into, they know that you won't be there all the time. So your belt will be overseas. If you're good with that, then why not keep doing it? I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I just don't. Okay. What else? Did I already talk about all four stuff? I think I did. Questions from anyone? I'm open to answer any question at this point. I'm trying to get this thing to freaking let me see why is it looking like this? Let's see. Here we go. This is what I need. All right, pull it down. Why is it? No. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. That's that. Any questions? Do you see I'm saying Netflix. Do you see NXT go head to head with the NWA on Tuesday nights? Do you see it, or did I see? Do you see NXT go head to head with NWA? I didn't know NWA was on Tuesdays. I didn't know that was on Tuesdays. Is it? That's news to me. What channel are they on? Do you know? That is news to me. I didn't know that was happening. I can't find this thing. Oh well. I didn't know. NWA. Oh, Roku. Oh yeah. They should. I mean, there's no better. If I was NWA, I go on Thursdays. I go up against TNA. That's what I would do. I would not go up against NXT. I go up against a TNA. But or you go earlier in the day. I don't know how long the show is. Is it an hour or 2 hours? I have no idea. I don't watch the NWA, so I don't know how long the show is. You go at 7 o'clock. That may make some sense, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Wait now, though. I don't know what they would do. I don't know what better option they have. So right now, they shouldn't even worry about it. They shouldn't even worry about where they are in terms of competing, because nobody's watching NWO anyway. No offense. Did they get like $100,000? Not $100,000, but 100,000 viewers a show? I think I saw a number like that. It's not bad, honestly. Not the worst. Not the worst thing. To be honest with you, not bad. Fixed now. Okay. All right, it's fixed now. All right, cool. Nope, it's not fixed. Oh well. I want Mercedes to lose all her belts before winning the AW belt. That is a storyline that makes sense. That makes sense to me, honestly. That works for me in my head for her to lose our belts. But I honestly don't think AW. I don't think they care about what belt she has or doesn't have. Like I don't think they care about her having. I don't think this is a grand master plan. I don't think the storyline where he said, "Okay, Mercedes, I'm drop the belts. You had the belts, these belts now. Now you drop it." I think these promotions are working independently. They're working independently of AW. I think they're doing what's best for them. Now, if Tony Khan told Mercedes, "Hey, Mercedes, we need you to drop the belt for whatever reason," then she'd probably do it. But I don't think there's like some grand master plan amongst all these promotions. I don't think there is at all. I just don't think that's the case. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe there is some like grand master plan. I just think these promotions are working independently of Khan and think, hey, Mercedes, you're going around making history with all these title wins. Why not come and put a face to our promotion, bring some light to us? She's like, sure, why not? She's doing them a favor. She's doing them a favor, so she doesn't mind doing that. I don't. No. Def Rebel. I don't think she minds doing it at all. Not at all. But we'll see where it ends up going. I don't think she's dropping any belts anytime soon. She's winning more belts, crying out loud. She's winning more of them. So I doubt we'll be seeing her drop any belts anytime soon. And that shouldn't make you upset. That shouldn't make you angry. It's fine. Like, it is what it is. It's fine. At least I think it's fine. Maybe you guys think differently, but I think it's fine. You know? But that's a status situation. We thought maybe when she lost to Tony Storm, that maybe there'd be a storyline where she'd lose the belts, but nah. I think it is pretty straightforward what's happening here. I think it's separate. So, no, there's no belt collector storyline that Tony Khan is working with other promotions with. I don't think so. Also, Bozilla said she's going after hate in her backstage promos to look like, oh yeah, sure. She said she's not done with hate. We have two freelancers in Bozilla. That's interesting. Bozilla and Sari, the freelancers, are the two people who are at most have the most problem with hate, your top heel faction. They're using the freelancers to turn hate into baby faces, I think. It's kind of weird. So on one hand, they're facing off with Sari and Bozilla, who are outsiders, and they're not booking the outsiders to be faces. And then at the same time, they're trying to be heel still by taking shots at Shuri and stuff like that. It's weird booking. It is what it is. I like the talent. I like the in-ring stuff, but the storylines are not the clearest. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Okay. Anything else? We have a loaded show tonight. Is it? I'm joking. I don't know. I have no idea if it's loaded or not. I know that we have a women tag match. I know that. I know that we have Roman Reigns on the card. I know that we have. Who else? I don't know. I don't remember the Raw card right now. Not off the top of my head. I don't. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Here it is. tag team title match on Raw. Judgment Day against LWO. Roman in the house. Gunther in the house. CM Punk in the house. You have an 8-woman tag match. Rhea Ripley, Stephanie, Nikki, and Io. That's a hell of a lineup there. Against Naomi, Chelsea Green, Alba Fire, and Piper Niven. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I say having a role, if Piper Niven and Alba Fire were not in the Secret Service, they'll be nowhere close to this match. Because of their faction, because of their ties with Chelsea Green, because of the work they're doing, they are now in a big match against with with Stephanie and Io and Rhea Ripley and Nikki Bella. They're in a very good spot because of the faction, because of their roles. So when you see someone like Kiana James working for Julia, and people are complaining, like, no, she has a role. This role will get her on TV. This role will get her in spots. Now she got to get over with the crowd and make the most of it. But the role is important to have one. Same with Roxanne Perez. Roxanne was brought in to be a thorn in Liv Morgan's side. Fenton was going to use her to give Liv Morgan hell. Liv Morgan gets injured, and now it just makes sense for storyline for her to be champion. So whenever you get in a role like this, you embrace it and you use it. Don't complain about it. I don't know what some people in IWC are mad about this. Like, oh no, why to give her a role? She should be in the singles. No, give her an actual storyline, an actual position, some things she can do, and then she can elevate. I think Julia and Kiana James being on the same team or being together will get her and Julia on TV more. Always good to have an act, to have a role, a position first. What's up? Also, AJ, I saw AJ and the Kabuki Warriors against Judgment Day. Is that an actual match on the card, or is that going to be like a dark match? Granted, I see 1, 2, 3 matches here. It's not the entire show, so another match is going to happen. So why not? But I thought maybe that might be a dark match, but that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to be a dark match. So I agree with you. I think on the show we will get AJ and the Kabuki Warriors against Dom and Judgment Day. Don't add the Kabuki Warriors to that SummerSlam match. Yeah, no, it'd be 1-on-1 for the IC title. So this is how Triple H books. This is how he books. So the show before the big show, so SmackDown or Raw, typically really SmackDown. SmackDown is like a pre-show. SummerSlam pre-show. So all the matches that couldn't get on the card go there. I.e. Julia, Zelina Vega. The LWO defending the tag titles. So SmackDown has become the SmackDown before the big show had become kind of the pre-show where you get the other title matches that can't get the card, that can't get on the card. Raw is like your last go-home show. SmackDown is a pre-show, really. It's SummerSlam pre-show. I think it's possible, maybe not likely, but it's possible that we get another match. But I'm not sure. I thought it was going to be Nikki Bella and Brie with Stephanie against Secret Service, but with Nikki Bella only being there and not Brie at this point, it's getting kind of late in the game for Brie to come on board. So, yeah, I thought it would be Secret Service against Brie, Nikki, and Stephanie, but I guess not. It is possible it could happen tonight. I'd just be surprised. Why did holding out on Brie was taking so long with Brie? Why not have her show up before tonight? But it's possible that Brie could show up tonight. It's just kind of weird to do that now because it's kind of 4-4, but we'll see. This is your go-home show for sure, and SmackDown is like a pre-show for like the SmackDown is the SummerSlam pre-show. Masha isn't able to go to the GCW Japan tour because of travel issues. I did not hear about that. That sucks. No one else is having travel issues? Drew McIntyre, but that sucks, man. Priest not being on the card is in his hometown. After being on it last year was world champion. Is crazy. As world champion, Oh yeah, that's another match on the SmackDown show, right? So again, the match that can't make the card: Priest, Aleister Black, Julia, Selena Vega, the Los Garza defending the titles. All the bigger title matches that can't make the card are on SmackDown. Can you predict the winner of Masha versus Natty at Bloodsport? Natty. Natty. Especially since Masha dropped the belt. She's not she's not a world champion, so yeah. Or maybe she's still a champion, but I think Natty wins. But I could be wrong. I have no confidence whatsoever. Brie keeps yapping on the podcast. She is. But why is she not signing a contract to go to WWE? Has she said she wants to wrestle? Has she said that hey, I want to wrestle soon? I'm not sure. I don't watch that. I'm sorry. I don't listen to that podcast. So I don't know. I have no clue. Def Rebel's go-to here. I have no clue. Yeah, okay, I remember now. The JCW champion, yeah. I still wouldn't be surprised if she lost to Natty, but I hear you. Did you see Asuka trying to be slick, telling Io, hope you can beat your friend Rhea Ripley? Io's face solid is teasing at Asuka heel turn. I did see some people talking about that. Sold it. I did see some people saying that Asuka might turn. I gotta go back and watch that segment. But apparently people are saying that Asuka's giving out some subtle hints that she does not like Io right now, but we'll see. We'll see. That'd be a decent way to go. I don't mind it one bit. You want Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to win the tag titles? So Julia Stans can stop fantasy booking them together because Becky, Bayley, and Lyra did it. Oh, you're talking about you're talking about maybe a triple threat match between Julia, Charlotte, and Alexa? I think Alexa and Charlotte Flair will be in the mid card against Julia. I think Julia Stans needs to just wait until post SummerSlam and hope for a draft. That's what we need to worry about. I'm thinking we're going to get a draft, but that's our best bet. Hope for a draft and hope that gets some mixing up of the mid cards. So Julia will have some actual people to face. Like, who are the people do you want to see her face off against? She's a heel with Kiana James. That's for damn sure. The obvious name would be like a Jordan Grace. She's going up. Who knows? Another name would be someone like Lyra. But do you move Lyra over there to another mid card, or do you elevate Lyra to the world title? There's options. A Bayley, something like that. Alexa would work, sure, but I think Alexa and Charlotte Flair, they like the dynamic. I think they like the dynamic, they like how the crowd's reacting to them. So I think you're going to get Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as a tag team a little longer. Who they beat? So I don't want to talk about SummerSlam really until tomorrow, but will they beat Roxanne and Raquel? I want to see what happens tonight. I want to get the vibe of tonight. But I want to say, oh, I feel like Roxanne and Raquel have some more legs. It'd be a hell of a win for them to retain. But remember, Judgment Day, Dom, JD, Finn. There's ways to have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss lose and be protected. So I would not be surprised one bit if they're retained. In fact, if I had to be forced to make a call now, I say Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss lose and Raquel and Roxanne retain because of like Dom or something like that. Bayley is on the wrong show. She sure is. Wait for the draft. again, do this. Hope for a draft. Feel like they would flip the titles back and forth between the two teams. I think they like the whole every member of the Judgment Day is holding gold. They may not want to change that so fast. Will Natty give Masha praise online after the match is over this weekend? Probably. Brianna, I'm noticing that you really, really like Masha. Am I wrong? Most of your comments are about Masha Slamovich and TNA. So am I safe to assume that you're a big fan of Masha Slamovich? I like Masha Slamovich as well. I like her as a talent. But would you say that you're a stan of Masha, or you like her a lot? I've noticed a trend. By the way, Triple Mania will be available on YouTube, by the way. So you don't have to buy anything. You can watch it free on YouTube, which is great. By the way, did you see that Mexico show, Triple A? It was fun. You got Ludwig Kaiser down there as a Grande Americano, singing to the crowd loving it. Got Dom showing up in the main event scene with Dragon Lee, with Vikingo. This is going to be a banger. Title match. Dragon Lee, Vikingo, Dom Mysterio, and El Grande Americano. I'd pay to watch that. But it'll be free on YouTube. When is this show? August 16th? Okay, it's a ways away. But yeah, this will be a big show. So give you a little Dom, give you a little Grande Americano, so you can forget about what's his face? Why am I blanking on his name? Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio, yeah. I'll be shocked if Jordan Grace gets drafted to Raw and defeats Naomi. That's not happening. Hoping for a draft is funny at the point. I don't know why they would do it. Probably the season premiere. Yeah, I think it's going to happen for sure because it makes sense. How about this before? I feel like the season will end at SummerSlam with new champions. Now you have to have a draft, set the stage. So we've seen EO against Rhea Ripley a lot. We've seen some of these matches a lot. You need to draft after SummerSlam to mix things up. So I think it makes sense to, again, Cody, new champion. Jade Cargill, new champion. Lyra, new champion, right? New champions. Now you need to set the stage for the new year with the draft to mix things up. So I think that's going to happen. I saw the poster of Triple Mania, and now noticed Dom doesn't have his IC title. I wouldn't look into that. Then again, I remember Stephanie didn't have her belt on the poster for the show, the joint show for Worlds Collide with AAA. So, for all we know, is an indicator, but we'll see. We'll see. This will be a test. If Dom loses, we'll say, oh, there you go. It's a trend with the posters. Until then, we'll wait and see. Here's Dom holding all the gold. I agree, Tim. I think it's a good idea to have him win that belt. Eventually, maybe not right now, but eventually, yes. Lineage of him with his father, and he speaks Spanish, of course. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm a fan of Masha and Eddie. I just don't want Masha to take another big loss, especially after losing to Daisy Jane. But how big a loss is Bloodsport, you know? Does the average WWE fan even know about it? I think Natty is undefeated in Bloodsport. Could be wrong about that. We'll see. Dom look more cooler here than whatever he's been doing in the past few weeks. Yeah, Dom's a star. Dom's a star. I like Dom. He has presence. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get the crowd behind him and get the crowd booing. So I think Dom has come a long way, and I think him as AAA champion makes a lot of sense eventually. I think eventually it makes a lot of sense. But I mean, Vikingo's getting booed right now. He's getting booed. He's a babyface getting booed. He may retain. I think it's likely he retains, but after that, not Dragon Lee. I don't think they put a trigger on Grande Americano yet. So yeah, I think Dom is a likely option. He has the Mysterio name. Spanish. Makes a lot of sense. So I can see Dom eventually beating Vikingo for that belt. You have Dom going down there. How is loving the WWE talent. They're responding to El Grande Americano a lot. He's getting cheered heavily. They're responding to Dom. Dom got a big pop. Go watch that video of his arrival. He got a big pop. Dragon Lee got cheered. So when the WWE talent goes there, crowd loving it. So I'm thinking the AAA fans are enjoying this partnership. Well, I'm sorry, not a partnership. My bad. It was a purchase. They're enjoying the purchase. So we'll see where it goes. I think WWE using their main roster talent to go down there and put on some shows is very, very smart. So we'll see how it goes. This freaking vocal line had been stuck in my head because stupid Def Rebel. This has been stuck in my head.
It's like you think I was asking for it. So dim and burn my throat and race my heart. I didn't know that this would start, cause I am not your downfall. I just might have played a part. So I'm gonna
damn you, Def Rebel, for using that sample. I've heard that sample so many times now it's stuck in my head. Oh look, Ministry of Dark. No EO talk today, my friend. Dead Rebel is fucking dog shit, but WWE will use AI anyway, so this isn't even shocking. Liv Stans needs to be patient. She's not gonna return at SummerSlam. Are they saying that? Are they saying that for real? I don't know if Bianca's gonna show up, let alone Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, unfortunately, be out for a while. Bianca Belair, maybe, but right now I'm not really feeling like too sure about that either. Wait a minute, I just remembered. Unreal drops tomorrow, folks. The Netflix show Unreal WWE drops tomorrow. You want to see Rhea, CM Punk, Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green? A lot of stuff behind the scenes. Dropping tomorrow, by the way, folks. I completely forgot about that till just now. The WWE Unreal director Chris Weaver says the show will cover the period beginning with the Raw on Netflix premiere on January 6th through WrestleMania. That's a good spot to do. Makes sense. From Rumble to Mania. That's kind of how it works. That drops tomorrow, folks. This makes sense, which is what I've been saying. I believe the whole kayfabe thing is stopping them from getting new fans. So this whole entire point of this thing, the entire point of it is to get new fans. This video, or not video, this show is not for us really. It's about getting the new fans in. We're going to enjoy it, but the plan is to get new people who don't understand wrestling, who think wrestling kind of fake, or it is like, you guys know it's fake, right? You know those people, right? The point of the show is to get those people to convert them and say, oh, wow, this is like it's fiction, it's storytelling, and this is interesting. That's the whole point of it. It's to get new fans, which I think was the entire purpose of the entire thing. That's the purpose of it. to get people who don't understand wrestling to watch it and say, "Oh, I get it. This is cool." Storytelling. Drop tomorrow. I just think that the holding on to the whole kayfabe thing, because when people talk about fiction, they talk about plays, they talk about Broadway, they talk about TV shows, you don't get that whole, wait a minute, you guys know it's fake, right? That didn't happen with any other type of fiction. No other type of fiction but pro wrestling. And that's because of this insane, like, whole belief in keeping things kayfabe. It has people thinking that you guys know it's fake, right? You guys think it's real? No, we don't. But I think kayfabe, this whole like, oh, maintain it, keep it real. It's real to me. That insistence of keeping it in kayfabe is what's causing that. I think you'd be better off having, you go to talk show, say, hey, we have Rebecca Quinn here. You know Rebecca Quinn from this movie, this show. Oh, by the way, she also plays Becky Lynch in WWE. Like, make it so, yeah, I'm playing a character. I'm my own person. I play this character in WWE. It's fun. Got good storylines, great action. Watch me perform in this show. Instead of saying, yeah, I'm Becky Lynch and I really hate that person and yeah, I'm going to put her through a table. That's fine for us. But to get new fans, I think it's better off to approach it like, yes, I'm playing a character. It's fiction. Come watch me perform this character. I think that's a better route to get new fans in. We're already there. We already love it. So we don't need that. But to new people, I think it's a better approach. To go that route. But who knows? Who really knows? Oh my God, I'm saying it again. I'm still humming that damn vocal line. My head. In my head. I'm looking forward to Unreal tomorrow. I don't know. Are they releasing all the episodes at once? I don't know what the format is. WWE Unreal episodes. WWE Unreal new docuseries. First season contains 5 50-minute episodes. Okay. So this is the name of the episodes. New Era focuses on WWE on Netflix, featuring main event CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Ripley. Episode 2, Push, basically Jey Uso stuff, I'm sure, covers 2025 Men's Royal Rumble, Cody, Kevin Owens, and Jey Uso. Worth the Wait includes Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Women's Royal Rumble, chamber matches, and segments dedicated to Bianca Belair. All right. Bianca Belair gets her own episode. I'm joking. Not her own episode, but episode 3 is the focus one on Bianca Belair. Cool. Heel turn. John Cena's heel turn. And 5 WrestleMania. Okay. Cool. I'm excited. It'd be fun to see the behind the scenes, see the creative process. You can see EO win behind the scenes, snooze fest. Ministry of Dark, you'll be having a blast seeing EO win in the show. Dedicated to the Chamber winner, but not the Rumble winner. Did it not say that? It said they're going to talk about Jey Uso Rumble win, episode 2. So the Men's Royal Rumble is on episode 2, and the Women's Royal Rumble, episode 3. So women will be featured a lot in episode 3. Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair. So episode 3 is women centric. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Damn, time flies. It's already over an hour. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Already over an hour. Like, time flies. Any other questions? Time flies. Wow. Already an hour and 15 into the stream. Crazy. Mercedes glaze. I didn't glaze her, by the way. I didn't glaze her. I just told the truth. I said, I don't remember what did I say about Mercedes Monet. You should have been here. Rewind it, Ministry of Dark. Not big. I mean, it's clear. Is Athena beating Toni Storm? Yes or no? No. I don't think it makes much sense to have her win at All In and then lose immediately. I think Athena loses. I think Toni Storm retains. Yeah. Not saying what should happen, but Raw has sold a lot of tickets tonight. Boy, howdy, look at this. Raw has sold over 13.5 thousand tickets. You probably get to a sold out show tonight. Big show tonight. Almost, it's gonna be plus 4,000, 14,000. Crazy. Minister Dark, you are super negative, my guy. Damn, this sucks. That sucks. Super, it's gonna be super bad crowd. This is bad. Like, Jesus Christ, do you like anything wrestling? It can't all be bad. It can't all be bad. I'm pretty cynical myself, but Jesus. It can't all be bad. The crowd was not the best last night. Yeah, last week. That's true. That's true. They were there for Roman Reigns, almost like I feel like they're there for Roman. 3-hour pre-show. SummerSlam has a 3-hour pre-show. That's crazy. For both nights, 3 hours. I'm not surprised, but that's a lot. That's too much to be rushing for pre-show. I'm sorry. That's too much. Six hours of pre-show is a lot of time to watch a pre-show. That's a lot. That's way too much. With no matches, yeah. No 0 hour here. 3 matches. 3 hours. They could have had Julia here. They could have put matches here. Instead of having 3 hours of talk. I do like the 6 p.m. Eastern start time. I do like that. 6 p.m. start time, I like that. Not 8. Slammiversary started at 8. I didn't understand that at all. Sunday night, why the hell is the show starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time? 6 p.m. Eastern time is right job. That's right time. I like that. I like that part. Excited for the reunion. So people are excited for Asuka, AJ. I hope it happens. Hope we get Asuka AJ tonight. Good match. You're not gay. Had Sri choke out like that. It's crazy. Turning that shit off is Charlotte and Alexa lose. Oh yeah, Sari got big time booed. I was upset. Tristan. Sari got booed in her match against Konami very heavily. Because in storyline, she's the outsider who thinks Stardom sucks. So it makes sense for them to boo her. But I didn't love it. It made me more invested and made me want to have Sari win the whole entire thing. Not happening, but I kind of want her to win the whole entire thing. Ego too high. Her character, she maybe okay, let me read that better. She making hate baby faces just shows her impact. Okay, I see now. I keep getting the faction names hate. I was like, what are you guys talking about? Yes. Making hate the faction baby faces. Yeah, she sure is. Sari clears Sari in every aspect. You're entitled to that opinion, sir. You're entitled to that opinion. Winner takes all? Why not? I would love to see that match. Won't happen, but I'd love to see that match. 1-on-1, winner takes all. Then have Sari lose, have Saya win both belts, Sari go back to WWE. Like that idea. Have Saya hold both belts, but the ultimate crown jewel of Japan, Sari, go back to WWE. That's what they should do. In fact, I'm hoping for her reign to be short. Sari, I love you. I love you, girl. I love you. But shorter your reign, the faster you go back to WWE. Because I am convinced you're going back one day. He will go back one day. Like 3 of my tweets saying she go back to WWE. So going back. I'm delusional. I'm delusional? No, you are delusional. I tell it like it is. That's not happening. Mayu is not happening. Sari, she'll go back. She'll go back eventually. She's only 29 years old. She's only 29. You think she's gonna spend the rest of her years in Japan? She'll be back. 29. By the time she's 31, she'll be back. They'll pair her well. They'll pair her well. Well, the same reason why Io's there. That's your answer. Because they're WWE, and then there's everything else. Sorry to tell you the truth. WWE, there's everything else. If I explain to you what I mean by that, then I don't know what to tell you. There's no helping you. If I explain that, it's no helping you. That's poor Rina, Momo, Watanabe, Sari, Tori, Bozilla, Ami, Azumi, Konami, Starlight Kid. Your prediction for your final 4? Or final 10? For the, what? The 5-star? What final 10? Wouldn't it be the final 8 for the 5-star GP? Or am I confused? We'll see my updated top 40 matches for women. Recently been added has been Tommy against Takumi Hiroha, Starlight Kid, Soriano, Takamatani, Natsupoi, Shoko Nakajima against Miyu Watanabe. Shoko Nakajima needs to get more praise for her fantastic in-ring prowess. She's great. She is fantastic. Azumi, Bozilla, new entry. Mone against Sapphire Reed. And then Zuki versus Maki Ito. Oh, gets the most points. Okay. That makes sense. I think Amisori will be like a wild card that I think is gonna get far. I think she's gonna go far. She'll be like the surprise person who gets a deep run. I think. But we'll see. Could be wrong. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Do you think Sri will be booked good in the? He's in Fed. I just go show you. I just go show who's taking the belt off of JC Jane. A babyface. The money's on Masha. Shouldn't be Indy Hartwell, that's for damn sure. Even though she just beat Tessa Blanchard. Shouldn't be Indy. If you're going to push anyone who wasn't Masha to beat JC Jane for the TNA title, it would be Dani Luna. I'd talk to Dani Luna, tell her to, hey, get your presentation where you want it, get in the best shape of your life. Know why? Because I'm about to push you, Dani. I'm about to push you to be my top girl. So get in line, get ready to go. I'm gonna build you up, and you'll defeat JC Jane. Dani Luna will be my champion in TNA. Dani Luna is someone the WWE should be taking from TNA eventually. I think there's upside with her game. I think there's talent there. I think there's star power there. She's not there yet for me, but I see it. I see the vision for Dani Luna. Only 26 years old. Build her up. Get her ready. I think she's someone who has the entire package. So like, just tell her to get ready. That's why I tell her, hey, Dani, get ready. Same way Triple H told Jey Uso, hey, Jey Uso, I'm about to push you. I tell Dani Luna, girl, get ready to go. I'm about to push you. But we'll see. What's going on? Why is... Okay, I see what happened. Tell her to get ready. What I would do. Not Indy Hartwell. Sorry. I tell her well in advance that, hey, Dani, I'm pushing you to win the belt down the road. Get ready to go. I think she has it. She has it. She was in the WWE before, just in the UK. Well, I mean, she's 26 years old. She's young. There's plenty of time to get back if you want to. But as far as TNA goes, I'd be telling her to get ready to go for the belt now. She should be beating JC Jane. But we'll see how it goes. I don't see the push right now for Dani Luna. So we'll see. What's her last match? Actually, let me see. matches. TNA, she was teamed up with Indy Hartwell to defeat Harley Hudson and Mila Grace. She defeated Rosemary, so she's in the mid card. TNA, she's not really doing anything much. Yeah, she's Rosemary wrestling with Indy Hartwell against Mila Grace. So yeah, she's on the back burner. So maybe after Bound for Glory, they start pushing her. But I could be talking my ass. I'm talking about pushing her. I could be talking my ass, so we'll see. I think she has what it takes, but no, she got to get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get in the best shape of your life. Get your presentation where you want it. Because you want to be the face of the company, you have to, get everything in order, and then you can go from there. I think she has everything it takes. Indy Hartwell will be your champion. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Putting the belt on Indy Hartwell, that's a joke. Sorry, Indy. Sorry, Indy. You carried Tessa, yeah, I'm sure she did. Yeah, she carried her, right? Yeah, not what happened, my guy. I'm sick of the whole Indy Hartwell shit. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but she's not good. She's okay at best. And if you try to make her to face your company, well, good luck. Better off with Cora Jade as a face your company. I don't know what BITW means. Did I? Because I don't. Cora Jade taking a break from wrestling. Oh, best in the world? I never seen somebody write like that. Oh yeah, Cora Jade, she's done for a little bit. She's taking a break. She's focusing on OnlyFans, and she's taking a break from wrestling to see if she's gonna love it. And she doesn't love right now. So because she doesn't love wrestling, she's gonna take a break. We'll see how long the break lasts. But all right, folks. Coming to the end of the stream. Any important questions you want to get off before we wrap it up? Oh, look at that. There's a show for Margot coming up here tomorrow. Look at that. Oh yeah, that show is happening. I forgot about that. It's Mayu defending her belt. Forgot what else is happening on that show. Let's see. Do they have the match here? Okay, here it is. Yeah, Superfly belt's on the line. I knew that one. Preliminary battle 8-man tag match for the Dream Star belt. Okay, that's just like a one-off. Okay. So really, the only stakes here is the main event. Well, spoiler alert, Mayu retains. And this is a fun, like, pre 5-star GP match. I'm sorry, not 5-star. Dream Star GP match. For funds. But yeah, there's no stakes here, really. Beyond the main event. There's that. Margot Z. The problem with Margot is lack of storytelling right now. Well, that's a problem across all of the landscape of Japan. All the Joshi shit. Storytelling ain't great. Okay? For all of it. Stardom, Margot, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Especially in TJPW. It's like, there's no storytelling going on here. But yeah, that's the worst part of it right now. It's all in-ring, no story. And it can be tough to get invested in storylines. Right now, Margot, the story is, let's see, for Mayu's belt, think, what's her face? Oh my god. Oh my god, what's her name? Damn. Bad with names. I'll find it here in a second. Once, what's her face? Mayu. Her name. Oh, Mio Momono. Mio Momono. She wants to face Mayu for her championship belt. And before that match comes, Mayu has to retain. So that's the end game. Mayu's like, okay, I'll face you, but first I need to defend my belt against what's her face. So yeah, so before we get to Momomo, we have to face off against this chick, whose name I can't remember either. I just saw it. That's funny. That's where I headed. That's not really a story. That's just, hey, I want to face you. And it's not really a story. Hey, I want to challenge you for the belt. That's all it is. No actual storyline there, really. Like a long time match that people want to see. I against Momo. No. So see where that goes. Checker mentions, I need you to. Gosh. You said Bryan Danielson working for AEW is a roadblock in her WWE return. She lying. Who said that? Who said that? If Mike Santana wins the TNA belt at Bound for Glory, I could see Masha winning her TNA Knockouts belt, or maybe Indy wins. Or Brie? Why is Bryan Danielson working for? Oh, okay. Why? But why? It's funny. Okay, that is funny. 20K tag match. That's something Tony Khan would do, right? But the thing is, this match is set. Well, not the match, but the storyline is set. The big match is set, right? So the match at SummerSlam is the set. So Naomi will face off against Rhea Ripley and Io. There's a feud with Stephanie, Nikki, and the Secret Herbis here. So this is just a match to get people reminded about the show. So I'd be more critical of this if it was happening after the big match, right? Which is what Tony Khan did. This match is just a match to get the talent on the card to say, hey guys, the big match is next week. It's coming up. Well, not next week, but this weekend. So it's a match to get folks hyped for the match, for the show, right? This match happening after SummerSlam, I'd be more critical. It's your main event. Why not? Why not? I agree with you. Why not? It's funny. All right, folks. That's probably going to be the last segment, Roman Reigns, sure, but the last match could be the women. I don't know, though. Because there's only one women's match, might be the main event. Kind of what he's been doing with the women and the men. Like, if there's more women's matches, the men will main event. If there's more men's matches, the women will main event. So maybe because it's one women's match, that's the main event. Because it's star-studded. Rhea, Io, Naomi, Nikki. So it makes sense. In fact, once I see the card again, let me see the card again. I'm going to say that the main event is the ladies. That's what I'm going to say. I said the main event is the ladies. Too much star power. Rhea, Io, Stephanie, Naomi, Chelsea Green. Way too much star power for it to be Jay and Bronson Reed. The last match on the show will be the women's match. The last segment will probably be Roman Reigns. CM Punk will probably open up the show. Then you get the tag match for the men. And then, yeah, so that's the order of events. CM Punk opens the show. tag title match with the Judgment Day and LWO. Bunch of other shit. Put Jay's match in there. Women's match, and then Roman Reigns close the show. Check your mentions one more time before you close the stream. What is it now? Let's see. I don't see anything. Too late. I don't see anything. I saw your last message, but not your new one. Oh wait, that's your. No, it's a new thing. I don't see anything. There's no new mentions, my guy. No, I already refreshed it. Nothing here. I'm not seeing anything. So what I could do is I just go to your page, look at your replies. Okay, now I see it. I went to your page. I went to your replies and saw it. Brie Bella says Bryan Danielson working for AW is a roadblock to her AW return. WWE return. I know my roadblock is the fact that my husband is with the rival companies. For some people, it makes them uncomfortable at WWE. I don't believe that one bit. Thinking I would be there with my husband is what? Why would they care about that? I've kind of looked at it like a roadblock, as some people have the right to feel. People feel uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable. Why would they be uncomfortable with you? That's okay. They have that right. Does it burn me out at times that I wish feelings were different? Absolutely. But it doesn't make me angry or bitter. Why would WWE care about where your husband working? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't believe that it's a roadblock. I don't believe that at all. What is she trying to say? Like, what is she trying to get at? Is she saying that she wants to come back, but they're like, nah, we're good because of Bryan Danielson? I don't buy that one bit. That's absolute bullshit. Buddy, that's a great point, random guy. Rhea Ripley's husband working for AEW. I'm confused. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any damn sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Makes no sense that because Bryan Danielson is in AEW, they won't bring her in. It makes no sense whatsoever. Sorry. It makes no sense. Freaking Cody's brother is the damn champion right now in AEW. What does Yes have to do with her? I'm confused. What does their relationship with him have to do with her? Your husband is getting on our nerves, so we won't sign you to bring you in for a match? Makes no sense. But you bring your sister in. Your sister, who is, doesn't make any sense. Nikki Bella is sister to a woman who is married to Bryan Danielson. So it's okay for the sister, but not you. There's no connection between Nikki Bella and Bryan Danielson. They don't get along. They don't hang out. What? Nikki Bella is twins with Brie. There's no connection between Nikki and Bryan Danielson because they're not married. She's friendly with Bryan. Obviously, she loves her wife's husband. Clearly, her wife's husband. She loves her sister's husband. She's not gonna talk shit about Bryan Danielson. She likes Bryan Danielson, of course. That's her sister's husband. So what does it mean? Like, that makes no sense. I'm sorry, it makes no sense. Oh, but you're married to him, therefore we don't want to bring you in. That makes no sense. Zero. Is cap. That's cap. I'm sorry. Complete cap. Cap. Makes no sense whatsoever. Buddy was at the freaking Hall of Fame ceremony, but it makes no sense. I'm sorry. But I'm sure the AW stands jump all over it. Choose a side. That's real. If that's real, that's sad. That's sad. She feel like she had to pick a side. That's sad. You are a WWE Hall of Famer. Take it behind to WWE and have a match. I don't buy that. They freaking would no. There usually be some issues between them and WWE, but they've already resolved that. They brought in Nikki Bella, but you're trying to tell me to bring in your sister, but it's just like, no, they don't want you here. I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit. I don't buy it one bit. It doesn't make any sense. All right, folks. That's it for the stream. Do me a favor, hit like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Makes no sense whatsoever what Brie Bella is talking about. But maybe I'll understand it later on while we watch. Maybe I gotta listen to it. I'm reading it. Maybe I've listened to it. I feel differently, but I don't think so. But all right, folks. That's it for the stream. Talk to you guys later. Peace.